All right.
Wait.
No.
And we're only 2 minutes late. All right, cool.
All right. Hey, you know. That
Hey,
ain't not
hey.
part of the thing. Hey, y'all. Happy Wednesday. Make sure
Hey,
you let
We
us
have
know.
an echo.
I
Oh,
hear
wait.
that too. Is it me?
It's me. It's always me.
It's always Samantha. No,
Oh,
sometimes
my
it's me.
Mantha.
And we can't have
Right.
Molly mess up her hair.
My hair.
That's
It's
why you
pretty
don't
much-
like to wear the. Oh no, you just don't like the way they look. The headphones. You let
Yeah.
us take the.
I
bullet
let y'all
for
look
that
like
one, right?
goofballs.
Well, I will be ugly and mess up my hair all at the same time. There we go.
That is such love for the team.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Love for the team.
All right,
y'all
so I'm running my numbers for by platform for the year thus far because
Oh, yes.
remember when we used to do this monthly, we'd always say, all right, well, eBay was like 90% of my sales. Poshmark was such and such. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to calculate those numbers. So if you guys are here in the comments, I want to know how your year has been so far with regard to platform, or if you have the numbers for January, whatever. I'm just kind
I
of
was about to say,
curious.
in other
how
words,
things are going.
how's your month been? That's what we want.
I just want you to know that List Perfectly, you can use code CCHATS for 30% off your first month. List Perfectly has a spot where they calculate that for you and they give you a pie chart and it says whatever. So let me go.
Can give us your numbers like straight up there.
Yeah, let me go click a button and tell you what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Dun, 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 sales and analytics. And I'm sure eBay is king for sure. Oh gosh, yeah.
My battery is going bye-bye. What is
In the
happening?
last 30 days, eBay is 92% of my sales.
Wow.
Now that does not account for my bless you. That does not account. It's not super accurate because I don't put in what they want me to put in. So this is just like the base model, should we say, because I keep track of things in Consign Cloud. So I would take a couple, maybe 2% out of that for like the Shopify, Facebook, local stuff. But really 90% of my sales is eBay.
Oh, see, they do it. I figured they had to do it on Vendoo too. I just don't ever look. I just pulled up the app on my phone. And it's there too on Vendoo.
Yay!
Cool.
Yes, you can report on yours, Molly, separate from mine. That's pretty cool.
Look at that.
You can also use code chats for Vendoo if you want to join them. That's fine, whatever.
You say it that way. Jeez.
They're both great. They are both great.
Hey, this is fun. I've never looked at this. I'm glad you brought that up because it's got your top selling category, top selling subcategory, top selling brand, number of sold items by marketplace, average sale price by marketplace.
Jill's using her list perfectly, and hers are like the supreme model because she actually puts her numbers in and does it super accurately the way that it's designed to do.
Yes.
This
awesome.
is great.
All right, 76% eBay, 13% Poshmark, 9% Etsy, and Mercari 2%. Nice.
It's a good mix.
Wow. All right, I got mine when we're ready here.
All right, we're ready.
eBay's coming in at an all-time low.
Really?
All-time low. 69%. I have never seen an eBay number that low. Poshmark coming in at a respectable 12%.
Wow.
Etsy. 15%. Thank you. C-Chats, come learn with us.
Right. However, mine's only at like 6%. So if we could work on that, Etsy, that would be great.
Well, did you put those offsite ads on again?
I did.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
I was going to go ahead and blame that. But
and I blamed it the other day. So I went to turn them on and they were already turned on. I'm like, oh, crap.
And Depop, because these are our overall numbers, 1%.
Whoa.
Yeah. And then local stuff and Facebook Marketplace, 2%. Yeah.
Do you sell on Depop or just Molly?
Just Molly.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
really just Nick.
Nick.
Yeah. And that's why I'm scared because he just came home. He'll hear my numbers, which will only encourage him. But it's not my numbers per se. I'm trying to understand because I haven't looked at these graphs yet. Number of sold items by marketplace. Etsy is at the top by far, then Depop, and then eBay. Wah, way down.
Wait, seriously? That's where your sales are?
Well, she's getting all that vintage stuff.
What?
I am so glad she added Etsy to the mix.
Blue is eBay.
Oh, okay, your number of items sold. Okay.
Yeah.
I was looking at the dollar value, the percentages for the dollar value.
So,
money.
What I liked is, that is the one thing I have focused on is it tells me my average sale price, which is $57.06. I like it.
Yeah, that's a little bit amazing.
I want to keep that rolling and growing. Yeah.
Mine is at like an all-time low at like $23 or something when I looked on eBay. Yeah.
Mr. C Chats is going to get involved in looking at this. This is part of Vindu. I don't think he's ever paid attention to. And then my life is going to blow up because he's going to be so into all of these numbers that
he's going to be like, babe, come into the living room. Let's hang out tonight. And you're going to be like, oh, we're going to watch TV. We're going to watch something on the Apple. Like, what do we got? And he's going to present to you a share screen of Vendu charts.
Yeah.
And have a slideshow prepared. Oh my Lord.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'll be attending that. Can you stream me? Can I stream it as well?
Of course I would stream you. I'll let Jason Spangler in too, because he'd probably be all over that as well. And Pam Henry. Yeah. The top selling category, what would y'all guess it is with all my sales being on Etsy?
Collectible.
Oh, baby clothes.
Clothing, shoes, and accessories, which is shocking. I thought it would be collectibles, but the clothing and shoes are higher.
Huh.
Top selling subcategory, books. I guess I have sold some books.
Okay. Look at Jill says that is a mic drop, Molly. 57 ASP. That's crazy.
Right? I mean, that really is. Let's just stop for a moment.
Let's hear. Yeah.
Yes. Now that she doesn't have my numbers dragging her down, because
I get to keep mine separate now.
Is quite low compared to both of yours. Yes.
Because I've always been pushing for 40%, and then you'll be like, no, we're at 20 whatever or 30 whatever. And I'm like, we got to get to that 40. We got to get to that $40. We got to. Who knew? I'm at 56 something. Who knew?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Thank you, Etsy shoppers who pay more than the eBay shoppers.
Here's the Etsy. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
And I have to thank you guys for coming to the realization and helping me redo my business model, because it is because of my business model that I am sourcing more frequently and putting more thought into what I source. And now that I have my own separation with Vindu on my own instead of the big shared to-do we did before, I'm more focused on like, okay, if we get these, they can go right to Etsy. And, it just, my thought process is very different now. As before, I was just kind of just listing away. Okay, I'm going to, like, I wasn't putting,
and now,
as I should, but.
And now kudos to you for keeping up with it in a relative time frame where you can go to an estate sale on the weekend and say, oh, babe, we have to get these, wool blankets because I had 3 of them sell last week or last month or whatever. And we got to, like, you're more up to date on like your stuff that is selling recently.
What's hot now?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Char's got her share in here. Let's see.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, her eBay is busting.
So is her Etsy.
Yeah.
And Poshmark? Holy moly. That's some good numbers.
Funny? My
Poshmark is on Depop and I'm not.
I just realized
your Poshmark what now?
My Poshmark isn't coming through, and I guess it's because we just recently did the new one, and somehow
mine neither.
Because I told you I put the hooked up Prime Lister to my separate Poshmark account. If y'all are new here and haven't heard from last week and our episode that went out yesterday, Libby and I decided to create a Conchi NC Poshmark closet so that my items in Poshmark are separate, so that when I go on vacation, I can just vacation mode instead of delisting and relisting, 1,200 plus items. So it makes it easier. But I have to get that closet established and going. And so for a while there, it was just doing nothing but spamming. And then Libby hooked the Prime Lister up to it, and I sold 5 things.
Is it 5? I don't really see that. So
you don't see it now, right? Because it's going through my thing.
I mean, I could look if I wanted to, but who needs one more thing to do? I know you and Mr. C Chat have that under control.
Yeah, I gotta look, but I think we're at 5 now that have sold fairly quickly. Because we did that Thursday, Friday. So I'm happy with that as a newly established closet.
Absolutely. That's amazing.
Yeah. But I got to figure out why it's not coming through here on the analytics, because it is now, that account is attached to our Vendu, so it should be popping up. So that's a little something I gotta look at.
I just want you to know that my Poshmark is also not coming through, but it's not because it's not connected.
What's the issue there? What are sales looking like on that?
Well, the issue is I'm not consistent over there, and we all know that consistency is key, and I'm not. I feel like I've tried so many things over the years that my prices were all over the place. Things were stale, whatever. So I took it all off. And I've put very little back up. I maybe have 100, 200 items over there.
So what you're saying is it's not Poshmark's fault. Like, I love to blame Poshmark for stuff. Come on.
Right.
Don't take that away from me.
I'm the problem. It's me.
Hey, Dawn. Hey, Joe. We got Dawn making her first live. We're glad
we got Joe. Hey.
Joe. Yeah. We
can't wait till Nashville. We get to hang out with Joe again in person.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
So we may not be on the numbers thing yet, but because we're talking about Nashville, I'm going to segue into this real quick. We have Boss Reseller Remix coming up in 3 weeks? We go to Vegas. So of course we have to order our shirts so we can see chat it up. But I also need them for Nashville, which I may or may not have ordered a pair of cowboy boots for Nashville in April. Woo. But my box just arrived 3 minutes before we went live. I quickly pulled them out of the wrap. So we are unfolding for the first time. I can show y'all what C-Chats merch I bought to wear at Boss in Nashville. So here we go.
Yes.
I gotta order mine.
In a white. Hold on, I thought I did a shoulder thing. Oh, yes. Look, it's got our little consignment chats on the shoulder. Be where your feet are.
That's our cartoon faces.
Right, our cartoon faces. I went with one of the classics, but of course in my signature color. Just a pink classic Consignment Chat shirt, because I had to have a good pink. I love this even more now that I designed them, but I don't see them on the shirt until I order them, right? Love.
Yes. I need to order one. I need to order one of those.
I love
that Listapalooza.
And of course, I finally got our favorite that we must, if we were playing a drinking game with this quote, y'all, whoo, Lord. Shards. Don't just list it.
I like the color.
And my last one, I don't know which one's my favorite, y'all, because I love this one too. And they're so soft, they're like butter.
Mm-hmm.
These stickers on the front are.
The very first one you held up, I thought that was part of the logo.
Do what you love.
Yes.
I love reselling.
In our faces.
That's such a cute little heart guy.
So cute.
So yeah, I got all this swag to wear at Boss in Vegas in 3 weeks, and then get it home, wash it, and pack it back up for Nashville in Nashville.
Oh my gosh.
Exciting, right?
All right, now I have to order mine. I've been putting it off because I've been so focused on my 12-week year success steps.
Vanessa ordered her shirt, so she should be getting hers today or tomorrow, because I think she ordered hers the same day I did. But Vanessa, Brightest Holidays and Diabetic Reseller, both of her businesses, asked if part of our package we could design her a t-shirt. So we have her t-shirt in our swag
It is
store.
so amazing, those
Isn't it
t-shirts.
cute?
I looked at the design. I was just like, this is amazing.
I know.
just
I
want
need
to
to buy one
say,
of hers.
when you're a top tier member of our Patreon and we say we will coach and do anything with you, she literally was like, I need help with my swag. Molly's on it. Boom. You're top tier. We will do that. Yes. Love it.
Got her a t-shirt
Love
design,
it.
got it in the store. She ordered her collection of them and it will remain there for her. So yeah.
Yeah.
Dawn says we better say hi to Sturt.
Sturt.
Sturt. I love it. So Sturt, I don't know when the next time we're going to see Sturt.
Yeah, because he's not going to Boss.
He's not going to Boss, and he's on the fence about Nashville, although I assume it's a big fat no, because his daughter is getting married like the week before or week after or something. Like there's a lot going on. Yeah.
I still think as we drive through, we'll just reach out, grab him, and throw him in the back, right?
It's not really on our way, but we can figure it out. Yeah.
Isn't it coming in the way?
No, we would have to do like a loop. It's like,
oh, all right.
I don't think
it was
it's on the way.
we drove past where he was. If we go from North Carolina,
I have to look at the route, but we can grab him.
Yeah.
Because originally that's what he said. Originally he said, "Hey, will you come when you go to Nashville? How about you and Nick grab Amy and I?" And I was like, "All right, we'll grab you." That was before you two were coming too. So, but now he's on the fence. But we still may just need to.
I don't know my Tennessee geography at all.
We can figure it out. We can figure it out for sure.
100%.
All I care about is that we stop for balled peanuts. That's all I care about.
Peanuts. Get this girl to a Buc-ee's and boiled peanuts. Holy schmoly.
I gotta say the roadside ones.
You gotta get you gotta get the gold peanuts on the roadside.
I just want to say I'm not eating anything on the roadside in Tennessee. That's not, but I have been to some very sketchy flea markets. I say flea markets very loosely. It was 3 guys on the tailgates of their pickup trucks on the side of a highway. I got some great deals. So that is a memory I will always have, and a pocket knife I will always have because I bought it there and I love it. But yeah, some random. That is the day that taught me people can sell anything, because this man had a box of chair legs, like, so you can use them as a replacement when yours break. And he was selling them for like $3 a piece. And people were stopping by just for the replacement chair legs.
Sure.
You can sell anything.
I bought table legs off of eBay.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. But not the side of the highway in Tennessee?
Nope. Not the side of the highway in Tennessee. No. Oh my gosh, Jill.
Oh, sorry. We're touching.
We're both clicking at the same time. Glad you like the preview there, Jason. This is the girl who eats squirrel and bakes her fish with heads on.
Yes, Jill. I didn't send that. Well, I posted on Facebook yesterday, but I sent Jill when it was happening in real time because I wasn't at book club. I was eating whole walleye. Yeah.
Eyeballs.
I didn't eat
I'm glad
eyeballs.
you didn't come on for that because
you didn't want to see that. I didn't eat the eyeballs, but I can't say it didn't happen at the table. So yeah.
Suddenly Libby's no longer leading book club. Where'd Libby go? You ever watch some of our episodes, y'all, and Samantha and I will be talking, and all of a sudden Libby's screen goes black and we don't see her for a while. That would be one of those in book club if Samantha came in.
Yes.
Yep.
Eyeball fish.
Also, squirrels delicious.
Things you guys like to talk about that I just can't handle.
I know. We all have our things, though.
You wouldn't try squirrel if I fried it up for you? It's pretty good.
I tried squirrel when I was a kid.
I've never tried squirrel. I've tried it though. I have no.
No, my dad and brother would hunt them off and on and cook them. Not my favorite. I'm just not I want it to come from I don't mind going to like a farm, like Summerfield Farms down the road where they're processing that meat fresh, but I'm not one to go out and eat something somebody just shot in the woods and carved up in the back of their truck. It's just not my jam.
Oh, great. No, that fish the other day was caught the day before. It was it's fresh fish. It's great.
Was that from ice fishing?
It was. My dad's got one of the shack outs. Yeah. One of the
Cool.
shacks are out. He is ice fishing. We can't get the other shacks out yet because we're still having some issues with that part of the ice. But yeah.
Wow. Wow. So does he have, you're saying he can't get the other shack out. Does he have like claims of ice that are his to put the shack on?
No, he brought out a really lightweight shack because he has like a plastic one that he made a bajillion years ago. And the other ones are wooden and they're heavier. And right now there's a foot of ice, but the way that we were getting so much snow that the snow is pushing the ice down. And then water is coming up on top of the ice. So we're just trying not to put too much weight around because we'll get more water on top of the ice. There's no chance of like falling through it or anything, but people are like driving vehicles out there and then we're having a big slushy, wet mess. Yeah.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Weird ice things. I know.
It's so cool. And I just remember when I went to college, people would have these same oohs and ahs about me growing up at the beach. They'd be like, what? And I'm like, yeah, it's like normal. And now that's me with you. What? Like, I'm so curious.
Aww. Hi, Nick.
Bye.
He's so sweet.
Yeah, so sweet. Runs home for lunch and runs back out. That boy's been busy. Work is keeping him busy. He didn't get home till after 6 last night.
Oh, wow.
I know. What the heck?
Still went for a run?
He actually got up early and ran yesterday morning. I think he did the same this morning. He did morning runs this week.
What dedication.
I know. It's so wild, isn't it?
Yeah, he's so good. Speaking of dedication, Jason did his workout today. And he slight edged it and added another minute to his elliptical. So I just want to brag that up. Like, good job, Jason. We're proud of you.
And if he was at motivation in minutes, he would have known that's what I was grateful for today was his extra minute on the elliptical. I thought that was really cool. Yeah.
That is awesome.
That is awesome. That is awesome.
So for those of you that don't know, we have a motivation in minutes every morning where we spend 10 minutes saying what we're grateful for, what we intend to do throughout the day, and just get pumped up for the day. But on Tuesdays, we have a mastermind group. And in that group, we set goals. We set like one business related priority for the week and one health related priority. So, I mean, some of us, it's just as simple as I'm going to drink this whole thing of water or adding a minute to your workout. And it's little steps. We love it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or the mastermind.
I love it.
Yeah. So we had our episode released yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah.
Today.
All about returns. With quite a bit of chit chat in the beginning, but like business minded chit chat. So it was really good.
If you like to just hear us chatter, there's 30 minutes of it on the beginning of that one. If you don't, I suggest skipping the first 30 minutes.
I was gone for a couple of episodes. So, we had to catch up. It just took a while.
It's true. It's true.
It just took a while. Yeah.
All right. Something else we're going to do in our Patreon. So we have a listing calculator. When you go to consignmentchats.com, there is a listing calculator. You can put in your current numbers and a goal of what you want to make for the year. And it will tell you how many listings or the money amount, it says both, that you want to do for the week, month, however, every day, however you want to track it. It breaks it down for you. So okay, if I want to make $40,000 this year, I currently have an average sale price of X, Y, and Z. So I need to sell this many items or list this many items and sell them. It all correlates. It can be confusing for some people. We think it's simple, but we use it all the time. So we totally get it. We will walk you through it. And we're going to do a special thing next week where we walk you through it in the Patreon, February 19th, which is next Wednesday starts at 7 p.m. Eastern. And you just need to have some numbers ready, which we'll post that in our community and everything as well. And we can walk you through it there. We'll share our screen. You can share your screen. We can share everybody's screen and hold your hand through it.
Yeah. And I also want to put out there, if you're somebody who's not comfortable with coming into the group and sharing your numbers, you can just come and watch the process of how it's done so that you learn, so you can load it and just do it yourself. So
yeah, we'll also go through the downloading process first. So you can have it pulled up on your computer. You do not have to share that. We will go through either someone else's or a scenario of ours. And because we share our numbers when we do this too and say, hey, this is our goal. This is what we currently do. We won't use Molly, who's got that $57 average sale price, because that's crazy.
Right.
Crazy awesome, but crazy. But we'll go and you can be putting in your numbers privately and follow along with the steps as we do it. And then other people would rather put their screen up and do it while we tell them what to do next. So we're good either way. We've done it all the ways. Yeah.
We got your back.
If you don't like your numbers, we're there to talk you off the ledge too.
Absolutely.
My average sale price is $8 and I need to list 3,000 items a day. What? No,
we will talk about the baby steps. Let's break it down.
Correct.
It is a good eye opener for some people, though. Some people are, they're listing and they're doing things consistently, but maybe it's just not enough. Maybe they just need a little bit more to get them to that point. And some people, they might be listing, but maybe it's not consistently, and they may be putting out great numbers. But once we show them, this is what you should be doing each week, maybe not once a month, or maybe not this, then that helps even things out for them as well.
Yeah. And I have to say, when I first did it way back when with Libby, I was only focused on the amount of listings I had to physically get up in a day. And recently switched myself and went with my new business plan to looking at the monetary value along with the numbers. And that made a huge difference. It's just nice that it breaks it out both ways. So you can look and go, okay, items, a minimum of these items amount listed, but I need to hit at least, $400 a day or whatever it is in value of items listed.
Yeah.
Whoa, Johnny.
Oh my gosh, Molly. I don't think Molly slept for like 2 days. She was just wired after that upset Super Bowl. I mean, we all were. It was great. But
it was so awesome.
Sorry, Chiefs fans, but not.
I'm a little hungover and out of sorts from all that. I still think I'm coming down from that spanking, that put them over the knee and spank them game.
It was great. It was great. It was funny because Molly called me the next morning, and I had her on speakerphone as I was doing my makeup and stuff. And my husband is in the other room, and he's like, "Go Eagles! That was the best game ever." And she didn't hear all of that. She just heard, did Bill say that was the worst game ever? You better bring him in here. And she was like ready to throw down with my husband. And I was like, no, he thoroughly enjoyed it. It's okay.
He better not be saying. Yeah.
Don says, hi, Johnny.
Oh, man. Even I'm peripherally involved in this sports ball thing because my daughter lives in Center City, and she kept me up way past the game because she's out running the streets of Philly with the fireworks going off and
she was hanging on Broad Street partying with the crazies.
Yeah, so of course mom didn't sleep until she was safely back in her apartment. And I'm guessing Friday's going to be the same. They're having a big parade on Friday.
Just getting ready to say, I don't want to make you worry anymore, but as you're driving to see your son, your daughter will probably be at the parade.
What a time to be alive for her, though. That's great.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't at the last parade, but I watched it from beginning to end on TV, and I still have just amazing memories and moments from viewing it and not physically. And I had a lot of friends that were down there. I was not physically down there, but just viewing it. I mean, to be able to go, to me, that's better, way better than going to the Big Apple for New Year's or anything like that. Huge.
Hopefully it'll be a little more in control than the evening was after the Super Bowl win.
Maybe the poles will still be greased. I will tell you that they will still grease the poles because they are everywhere. But I did love both celebrations when they won the league and then won World Series, the Super Bowl, that Emma posted pictures, and both she was on Derek's shoulders. So I was like, oh, good. Derek's getting her up there up high and keeping her protected from the crowd squishing that tiny little thing, because she's like that big. She's
tiny.
Yeah.
She's a stick. So I like that, like, football season is officially over now. All the football's done. You're already jumping into baseball. You're like the World Series, the
Right.
MLB. Calm down. That
Let's
is the
go
only sport.
Phillies.
That's it. I'm out. I'm taking baseball season off of C Chats. I can't handle all this sports talk.
I left watching the Super Bowl to log in to our Sunday night reset.
You both get creds for that.
I don't get to be in on any of this controversy with Kendrick Lamar whatever the heck his name is. I don't know. We missed it.
Kendrick Lamar. It was
Lamar.
It was good. I mean,
I have read all the symbolism and all the things. Yeah.
It was awesome. Yeah.
Good.
Oh, there you go, Johnny. We got that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, please take her and do that. Please, for the love of God, Johnny, I am begging you.
You can't like take her all the time, but like you can have her once in a while.
Stuart and Wes won't mind. We can have them as occasional guest speakers. In fact, we could have Stuart's wife, Amy, come on, because she's a big Eagles fan. She was texting me during the Super Bowl. She was in her Hurts t-shirt and kept texting. Oh my gosh.
That's great. It was a heck of a game. It was, yeah. All right, we'll quit talking.
Well, Lady Gaga was the highlight for me, so
that was beautiful. Her song, that was beautiful.
I missed that.
It was beautiful.
Oh,
I heard
it again.
Yeah.
She's one of my all-time favorites. Just love her.
She's great.
Really?
Yeah,
I agree.
We share a personality type, so I just,
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you know that?
I looked it up.
Hey, I got to ask all you out there watching, have you done your thumbs up yet?
Thumbs up.
Just putting it out there to put that thumbs up there. Just letting you know.
All right. I put the link to our Patreon because that is where we are going to do the listing calculator free event. You do not have to be a paid member. Go join for free. It should be a button right at the top. Or go to memberships and it should say free, but we will be going through our listing calculator. It doesn't matter if you are, only put an hour a week into this business or you're full-time and probably need to take some time off. Because we will even put that in the listing calculator with your time off for the year, account for sick days, that kind of thing, and truly see what you should be listing every day. So.
Because there's been a lot of like people chatting about the listing calculator, kind of doing one-offs with it, doing this. Like you can get it from the source, like how it's meant to be used, how to use it properly.
We have the actual creator of the listing calculator right here, Libby. So Libby can help you because she actually created it as everybody's chattering, trying to figure it out in other places. We've got
I don't know why they just don't ask me.
I don't know.
But here's their chance.
We'll figure. Anywho.
All right. What else do we got going on? We got to get ready to list this afternoon. I don't know what I'm listing. Probably effing pants.
Oh, man.
You went through a pile of swag, but you still haven't made the swag I requested. For some reason,
what was your swag?
Well, for some reason, I feel like she's not going to because it's a little inappropriate, but it says effing pants. I don't want to wear them or list them.
Yeah, that's her.
Because that's essentially my philosophy in life. Although I list them because they sell and that's how this works. But
you can't stand listing pants. Yeah.
Or wearing them.
Almost the rest of my auction stuff today. So I have a scary clown.
Oh gosh. No.
Guess what sold that I was listing last week? Remember those tin horns?
Yes, I saw one sold on
Yeah.
Yes.
That's nice. Baby.
I
almost wanted one of those. Like those are pretty cool. I don't know why I would need one or where I would put it, but that was pretty cool. Dawn sold a sitting clown yesterday, Dawn, the Donovan collection, and it was It was pretty creepy looking, but oh yeah, is he stoned? Like, what is going on?
My mom was like, he's drunk. She was
He's,
photographing him.
yeah,
And
something.
she's like, that's what she said. All right. So she's like, yeah, he looks like drunk. And she goes, but that's what they did with clowns back then. They all were drunk. It was like a thing. Like,
It was a thing.
Which is
a
why
thing, apparently.
Yeah, that's why there's so many.
no, God, no. Oh my word. Oh, that is absolutely what nightmares are made of. Please.
I love it. I love it.
Just that before we get into our come list with us at 1.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get to.
And then I have this guy.
Now that one doesn't bother me. I actually think I may have had that. That one doesn't bother me.
He must be missing the red one though.
Yeah.
That'll sell well though.
So I bought
Let's hope.
little acrylic sandal things because I'm always doing my sandals, but I must have bought the kid size. I don't know. It's pretty small.
It didn't look too terrible though. It as long as it keeps the straps up, who cares?
Well, it's gonna have to
That's
work.
the hard part with strappy sandals is they always go flat and go on.
Right. Which is why I decided to go ahead and buy it because I got these really nice Merrills that are
Yeah.
with like no wear on the sole. But when you look at them as their own, they look like crud. But I was like, I don't want to photograph those like that. They will never sell.
Oh,
So-
I did get some feedback this morning. We need to add your the mics that you use for the DJI. We need to add those to our Amazon store. Now that you and Nick have been using them for a while, I assume you recommend them.
I would recommend them. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, for sure.
So we don't have any mics in our Amazon store. So
all right. So
Yeah.
we need to add, we need to mic up our Amazon store.
Yeah.
mhm.
I need to add my little acrylic feet, but I also
Yeah. That's what made me think of it.
hat stand too, because I've been just doing hats on the table because I used to have the foam ones and they just get all dingy and chunked up and they kind of look creepy. So I found this, I don't have it right here with me, but it's in the other room because again, it just got here 3 minutes before I went live, but it's just wire. It's like a wire, just wire.
Cool.
So it's pretty. It looks like a sculpture. But just put
Oh,
a hat on it.
all right.
Cool.
So it's pretty. It's not a creepy face looking.
We shouldn't get you the clown one, is what you're saying.
No. Where
He's
is
modeling that hat really nicely.
He is. He is.
You know, I need to get back in the storefront when I had Jordan on my side. Remember, Jordan was right
Oh,
there
yeah.
with me. She hated the clowns.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got to read the story, like the original clown, Emmett Kelly, and the Depression, and
Yeah, I'm good where I
no,
am.
it changed my appreciation. Just like now, I like Hummels because I learned the history of them, and I think they're really special. Sometimes
Okay.
it's just,
All right.
you know,
I think of Robin Williams and what was that Patch Adams movie and how that guy that did the Gesundheit clinic and he wore in the children's hospital and stuff.
Mhm.
Like clowns are great.
mhm.
Well, Dawn, you had to go there, didn't you? We were all thinking it. We were all thinking it, and you went right there.
Yeah.
We are lovers of true crime podcasts, so
Yes, we are.
yeah, we definitely think of that as well.
Yes. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. All right, ladies, I think we need to go get ready so that we can meet our Patreon Sea Chatters and our Come List With Us coming up.
Yes.
We need to get all of our stuff together so we're ready to list and get busy. Co-working.
Yes. I have to list today. Got to get back on track here.
But it was
Big
good
time.
to catch up, and we will see you guys again next week. for
Yeah.
sure. Wednesday.
Yes.
Wonderful, wonderful Wednesday.
Thanks for joining us.
Joining us until next time.
Cheers.
Cheers.